Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a practice paper number 7, students, without calculator, okay, and IG 2025. So let's try to solve the paper. And question number 1. Question number 1, we have root 9 16, and you know very well root 9 is giving us 3, and root 16 give us a 4. But another part we have power negative 1. If I have 3 to power negative 2, I'll bring in denominator and powers become positive 2, power sign changes. Same here, there's a power negative 1. When it will come in denominator, power become positive 1. Positive 1 you write or you don't write, no problem at all. 3 over 4. And now LCM 4 and 2. What is LCM, students? LCM is 2 2s are and 2 1s are. So LCM will turn to be 2 to the 4 1. So 4 LCM. And some students write here 8. Don't write 8 because they think LCM is a product. Not at all. If 4 4 same, upper number copy. Is this 4 match? No matches. So then multiply up and down. So 2 1s are 2. We'll write on top. So 3 plus 2, 5. And 5 upon 4 is our answer number 1. And you must write in this area, okay, where he given a space. Okay, let's talk of question number 2. When I plug in 0.5 here and here, 0.1. Do you know, student, how to remove decimal? I tell you. For 1, I will write 0. For decimal, I write 1. Same again, 0.01. For 1, I write 0. For 0, I write 0. For 1, I write, for decimal, I'm writing 1. I think idea is very clear. And now I'm going to finalize it. So the same story, I'm going to plug in it now here. This plug in here and here. So y is equals to 1 by 10 over 2 and 1 by 10 and power 2. So this becomes naturally 1 over 100, no problem at all. But here, interesting part, 1 will slip down and 10 will go down. It means 1 over 20. Basically, we have a formula. What is the formula we are going to write now for you? A over B by C. So if fraction come on top, it always slips. Slipping criteria means A will go down and B will go down. It will become A over BC. So I'm starting here. What is that? 100 LCM is there. So multiply 5 up and 5 down, logic, to make it 100 complete same. And LCM is 100 now, students, and 100, 100 same. So 1 come from top, and 5 ones are 5 I got from here. And answer is turned to be 6 over 100. And let me check once again. 5 correct, okay. 5 plus 1, 6. And we have to simplify. He said find a value of y. So 2 3 times and 250 times. So our final answer is this one. So I hope so this part is clear now. And let's talk about next part. So 2 multiply here, students, n minus 8 equal to 22. 8 goes there, it will add. 22 plus 8, we're getting 30. We must write here. Now, student, this question, very interesting and important. He said, each number write 1 SF. 1 SF. So let me write 1 by 1, 4.8. How to write 1 SF? I need 4, I don't need. Basic criteria is what I'm writing now below. If we have a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, we never add. And 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, we always add 1. Check it, this bigger than 4? Yes. Then we must add a 1 here. And I'm getting 5. What about second number? Second number is 1.982276. So I need 1, I don't need 9. Add. It becomes what, students? It becomes 2. But problem is here. Some students do mistake 16.83. So we need 1, we don't need 6. We add. Some students think they must write only 2. Total wrong. Before decimal, how many numbers we remove it? We must put 0. So this 5 will go in the place of here, clear. This 2 will go in the place of here, okay. And 20 goes here, I'm writing 20. So table of 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 10s are 20, okay, and 5 1s are 5 2s are. And I hope so the point is very clear and we got half. Or you can write 0.5. I hope so the concept. Question number 5, students, we have a straight line passes through this point and this point. Okay, I'm writing 0, 3 and 2, 11. Okay, sake of understanding, I label myself. How labeling? X1, Y1, X2, Y2. Okay, he is asking gradient. What is gradient formula? Formula is very clear. Formula is Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. So I'm applying. Y2 is 11, Y1 is 3. So I'm writing 11 minus 3. x2 is 2 and this 0. So I'm writing 2 minus 0. And finally, I'm getting here 8 over 2. So sorry, this is a m, not x. So I'm getting gradient and gradient becomes 4. This is done. Now he's asking question of line. Formula is y is equals to mx plus c. Okay, student. So what to do? What to do here? So we can plug in this 4 in the place of m. Any one point I will take and plug in x and y. For example, I take 2, 11. So 11 will go in the place of y. 2 will go in the place of x. Or second choice, 3 will go in the place of y and 0 in the place of x. I will use 0, 3. I'll use 0, 3. I will use 0, 3. Okay, 3 goes here. M is 4. X is 0. And for your sake of your for information, is a very clear, whenever we have x0, I repeat, whenever the x0, the number beside of is always c value, Okay, so answer is finally y equal to mx plus c. M is what, student? M is 4 and c is 3. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, and we got the answer 4x and plus 3. Next question, number 6. Good question we have. One of the triangle word problem, always a little tricky and good as well. So one of the angles triangle, we talk about triangle, and every triangle has 3 angles. Okay, I count A, B, and C. Okay, he's saying that angles and triangles is our angle is a twice as big as smallest angle. I write in order: smallest, middle, and the largest one. So this is the smallest. Okay, he's saying one angle is twice as compared to the smallest. So smallest is this one. So C is what? C we can say 2 times 2A. Why 2 times 2A? Because he said himself twice as big as smallest angle. And smallest angle, I assume A. So then I must write 2 times 2A. Okay, C is done. A third angle means B. I used A, I used C. What left behind? B left. He said third angle is 40 bigger. Repeat, 40 bigger than the smallest angle. I repeat, B is equal to 40 plus A. You may ask what the reason behind it, because he said 40 bigger than smallest angle, and smallest angle is A. So biggest mean is if I add. Sorry, bigger mean if I add. Okay, so 40 bigger means 40 add. Now we have A, we have B, we have C, and sum of the all angles is basically, it 180 degree. So A plus B plus C equals to 180. A is A I'm not changing, and B value is this. I'm writing 40 plus A, and C value, I just got it 2A. So 2A, 3A, 4A. I got a 4A plus 40 equal to 180, and it will go and subtract. And 4A is equals to 140. And I'm dividing now. A is equal to 140 over 4. Table of 4, 4 ones are 4, 4, 4 threes are 12. 2 left and 5, 35. He asking find all 3 angle sides. So first smallest angle is 35. I'm writing now here. And second angle is what? 40 more. If I add 40, I get 75. And the last one is natural double of that is a 70. An interesting part, if we add them, let's see. If I add them all, what answer? 70 comes from here. If you add these 2 angles, we got 110. And it becomes 180. It's an evidence that we have done question correct. I hope so. The concept of question is. Question number 7, he's asking that write a fraction simplest form. So student, what to do? Let me tell you. 5 by 3 and plus 7 over 11. When I cannot divide 1 common table, for example, these numbers, can I divide 1 common table? Answer is no. When no, then product of them is LCM. So 3 into 11, 11 multiplied with the 5, and this multiplied there is called butterfly method. So same criteria I'm using now here. What is LCM here? I cannot take common. So x times to x plus 1 LCM. And this multiply here and this multiply there. So 2 times to x plus 1 and 2 times to x. So open the bracket, 2x and plus 2 and negative 2x. And no need to multiply in denominator. I know some students, they multiply the denominator as well. No need. I mean, if you without multiply, leave it here or multiply. So both options, you get a full marks. So why we waste our time? I hope so. The point is very clear. And let's talk about question number next one, which is number 8. He's saying a bus company in Dubai is operating times starting morning 6 o'clock, ending at 24 night. So if we subtract them, students, what is coming? 18 hours gap. So 18 hours here, 18 hours, 18 hours, 18 hours, 18 hours. But what is about this one? So 424 subtract 13, we get 11 hours. He's asking total time of hours and company operates in 1 week. So naturally, we can say 18 times 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 18 times to 6 and plus 11. So 8, 6 are 48, 4 carry, and I got a 108 plus 11. I'm getting 119. Let me check again. 1, 9, and 1. Okay, clear. 6, 8 are 48, 4 carry, correct. Okay. So we have done it. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Write down starting time of Friday in 12 o'clock. Starting 12 o'clock. This is a 24-hour clock, and it's called simple 100. I think a point is very clear. And here I got 119. I hope so. The concept of question. Question number 9, students, algebraic property, indices, especially in case of multiply, you can separate the powers. In case of dividing, you can separate the powers. Repeat, very, very important property, students. But in case of plus, do you think you can split power in case of this plus? Total wrong. It means some student think that we can split the power in case of plus. Total wrong. In case of, okay, not even minus sign wrong. Okay. So multiply and dividing, you can separate. So let's start splitting. So 3 to power 2 separate and root 2 to power whole square separate. And here I got 9, and here root square cancel out. We got 2, and 2 9s are 18. I hope so. This part is clear. Okay. Next part is this 24. This question are very favorite for exam. We can do this kind of question. 2 12 times, 2 6 times, 2 3 times. I think one pair we need. And this one 3 to the 6. If I don't change, no problem at all. So I'm writing here 2 square into 6. Why 6? Because I cannot some changes here. So this is clear. Root will cancel out. Again, I can split according to the property. So I can read split separate. Like look, I'm splitting now. And this cancel out. Root square cancel. We got 2 root 6. And what about the other one? 54. 54, I can do same story. 227 times. Oh, sorry. Yeah, correct. And 3 9 times. And 3 3 times. One pair only. Again, I will take 1 3 2s are 6. I will write separate. So I'm writing here 3 square into 6. This 6 come from where? 3 2s are 6. And 3 pair we have it. I think part is clear. Again, splitting criteria. I will make some separate. It's very clear. And here I got 3 root 6. Now, because root 6 same, I can add them. I can add them. So answers turn to 5 root 6. And this is my final answer. I hope so. Point is clear. Now, this question, he said, put n value 3 in the top. Nothing hard. Q is equals to 2 to the power 3. And 2 to the power 3 means 2 into 2 into 2. It becomes basically 8. 8 minus 1, 7. And 7 is the answer. I think very clear idea. Let's go for next part. Q is a prime number, some of the values. And find the value of Q, if a prime number, if n value of these values. So we have to plug in one by one. Let's start. If I plug in 2 in the student in the place of this one here, so we'll plug in 2 there. What happens? So Q is equal to 2 to the power 2 minus 1, 4 minus 1, 3, and 3 is a prime number. Let's try with a n is equal to 3. So when I put 3, we have done already. Don't waste time. So we have already plugged in. We can say it is a prime number. Now I'm doing with a n is equal to 4, 4. When I plug in 4 there, 2 to the power 4, and 2 to the power 4 is 16, minus 1, 15. Is not a prime number. It's called composite number. Okay. And now I can write n to the power 5. Q is equals to 2 to the power 5. And 32 minus 1, 31. And 31 is also prime number. So basically, we have 3 prime numbers. Value of Q's are 2, 3, and 5. And 4 is a composite number, very clear. Next part, he's asking when n is 6, Q is not a prime number. Explain, you know this Q is not a prime number. Explain how you know this value q is not a prime number. And we can give a same evidence again. So q is equals to 2 to power 2 to power 6 minus 1. And we can say this is 64, 65, and 63, sorry, which is divisible by table of 3. 63 is divisible on 3. Okay, I think clear. So this is, we can say that this q is not a prime number in this option. I hope so. The concept of the question is question number 11, students, we have, and the property that probability the CE stops in the first set of signal traffic lights, sorry, is 3 by 5. Okay, and probability stop in second. Okay, so we have given 4 by 7. So here 3 by 5 you can see clearly, and here 4 over 7, even here 4 over 7. So clear. Out of 5, if I subtract 3, out of 5, if I subtract 3, I get a 2. So 2 over 5. Basically, this number basically same always. Okay. So if I ask you what is this 7 here, it comes from here. From 7 subtract 4, we get a 3 here. So same 3 over 7 comes here. So work out the probability if one stops at neither of the traverses. So neither means not and not. Does not, does not. So 2 over 5 into 3 over 7. So we got a 6 over 35. I think point is very clear. Okay. Question number 12. We do factorization. So multiply first and last term. We are getting here negative 18 x to power 2. How to get okay, first two terms are copying like x square copy and negative 18 copy, and space of two terms in the middle. So 18, we have a 9 twos are 18. Keep our r must I in this number. If I add subtract, do I get this 3? No. 6 threes are 18. If I subtract, I get a 3. So it means I'm looking for what? I'm looking for the negative 3. So it means 6 must be negative and 3 must be positive, will give us negative 3x. I think this part is clear. So I'm writing now in any order, but I'm writing negative 6 before 3x later. From here, what is common? X common. X gone, X left, and 6 left. And do they sign this same or different? If these two signs are same, we must write plus outside. Otherwise, minus. I think a point is clear. And what is common number? 3 common number. 3 ones are 3 and 3 6 are 18. Do they match? Yes, they match. It is a clarity that we have done correct. So nx and plus 5, x plus 3, sorry, we have this done. So this is our final answer. Okay, and this before and this later could be no problem at all. Some students get x plus 3 before and x minus 6 later, so no problem at all. Now, student, what is the difference between this and this? Nothing, only one difference equal to 0. But this is equation same, so I will copy this both solutions here. I will simple write it here, copy and paste and bring it down here. And equals to 0 whenever we have 0, no other number, 2, 3, 4, 5, no. Zeros, we say this equal to 0 or this equal to 0. 1 by 1, 1 by 1. And we are getting here 6 from here, and we're getting here negative 3. So negative 3 and 6 are our final answers. I hope so. The concept of question is very clear. Question number 13, students, we have now. Sufia drives 125 miles from A to B and average speed of 50. Okay, I just mentioned here A to B. And distance is how much? Distance is 125 miles. And speed is how much? 50. Okay, and then she drives from 90 miles from B to C. So it means further we have B to C, 90 miles. Okay, distance is clearly 90 miles. And she does not stop. Her whole journey takes 4 hours. So it means from here till here, total time is 4 hours. Okay, so we have to find average speed of from B to C. So we need to find speed. Okay, we can do it, students. So first of all, we need a time. So if we find time from, what is the time for distance formula? Distance formula is equal to speed into time. So this speed will divide here and we get a time, and time is very clear. So speed will go down and we get a time from here. So distance is 125 and speed is 50. So table of 5 tens are 50 and 5 ones are 5 fives are. So no need further divide. So 15 by 10 we give you 1.5. So we're getting time here 1.5. So it means out of 4 subtract 1.5. So it will give us 2.5. So we can see even 4.0 and 1.5 subtract. So we got a 2.5 hours. So time is for this is a given. So we need to find speed, and what speed formula? Time will go under distance. So speed formula we're looking for, and distance divided by time. So speed is, let's try to find speed. And distance, we know it 90 miles, and time is 2.5. How to convert 2.5? Remove decimal, and you can write 25, and we can write into 10. Why into 10? For 5, I put 0. For decimal, I will plug in 1. Now, students, simplify. So it is a clear. I can see here. Yes, table of 5, 5 times. 5 ones are 5, and 4 5 40, 5 eights are 40. So we can check it. 5 ones are 5 twos are. So we're getting 36 miles per hour. I think we find is clear. And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we have done it. And one question below, we have 14 number. So we have to simplify in this form. So x time to x, x square. X time to 4, negative 4x. 7 time to x, 7x. 7 time to 4, 28. And same way, 3 time to x, 3x squared. And 3 into this one, we got a negative 3x. These two value we can solve x squared positive 3x and negative 28. And this is clear. And these two value can be cancelled automatically. And this will give us 4x squared and negative 28. But he said take common, so we can take 4 common. So 4 7 times 28 proved. I hope so. The concept of question is very clear. Question number 15, student, we have, and cumulative frequency curve we have given, and waiting time here in minutes. Cumulative frequency diagram summarize the time on 20 passengers, patients, sorry. So 12 patients are given 120. And median we have to find. What is the formula? Median half n plus 1. Okay, sorry, half time to total frequency. Okay, and total frequency we have given 120. So we got a 60. Is 60 is our answer? Not at all. We will take a scale and we'll start where it meets, come down and get the answer from here. Okay, so I hope so point is very clear. So answer is what we have to know it. So what is the way scale? We must know scale. What is the value 10 and what is the formula value divided by number of boxes? So 10 is a value and the boxes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 by 5 we got a 2. So one box is 2. So it means this is not 20, one box is 2, 18. This number is 18. So 12, 14, 16, 18. So this median. So this is a line for median. No need to show this thing. Okay, we got a median 18 minutes. Interquartile. How do interquartile students with formula? First find upper quartile. Upper quartile formula is 3/4 of total frequency, and low quartile was what? Low quartile was 1/4 of 120. 120 comes from here. So we got a 4, 3, 4, 30 times, and 3 90. So 90 we have to check it. What about the other one? 30. So we have to check the 30. But some student thinks they think this is the answer. No, wrong. 90 is not an answer. We have to go up and check from here. So from here, 90, take a scale. So meeting point is this. So this is our answer for upper quartile. So upper quartile is coming with us because one box is a 2. So 22, 24, 26. So 26. And now lower quartile. What is the lower quartile, students? 30 is a pointer. 30 is a pointer. This is not our answer. 30 is pointer means from here, come here. So one box is a 2, so 12. So lower quartile is 12. And how to get the interquartile? So subtract the numbers. So 12 and 26. So 26. And interquartile is the difference of them. So 26 minus 12. Let me check again. 26 and 12. Okay. And we are getting 14. So interquartile is 14 minutes. I hope so. The point is very clear. Use the diagram to estimate the percentage of patients who waited longer than 30. Percentage is called like a total, what value I'm looking for, that keep it up and divide by total values, multiply by 100. So this is a 120% patients, we know it very well, but we want to know how many are waited longer than 30 minutes. So longer than 30 minutes, 30 minutes is from here till one this 40. So this point is very clear. We know 120% patient, sorry, but from 30 we not need to the number. So basically, it meeting here. You can see this point meeting one box above this line. So it means we are getting the point is this number. But a value also we need. What's formula? 10. So again, same formula. A value, keep it up. Boxes are again is a 5. Let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, same form. So again, one box is 2. So we're looking this number 102. This is a number 102. So 102, I hope so. Clear idea? So I'm writing now here 102. So 102, now we have to simplify. So 0 cancel with that. Okay. Now I can cancel 2 6 are 12, 2 5s are 10, 2 1s are 2. Okay. And now I can do 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3, 2 left, 21, 3 7s are times. Okay, now I can do 2 1s are 2 5 times. So 17 into 5. So 35 and 85. So we got 85. So it means 85%. And I'm sure you got the idea. And let's go for question number 16. This is a division. You can see in the middle. So 9k square up. And before I start that one, I think this make easier this power negative. When you power is negative, how to make it positive, students? So planning is, if you bring in denominator, power sign will change. So this power become positive. Okay, now if we remove the division sign, convert into multiplication. So what happens then, students? So with this will flip. So k to 5 up and 3 down. Now I can cancel 3 1s and 3 3 times. And same basis add, power add. So we get like this. And finally, I got 3k to power 7. So I hope so. The point is clear. And again, the same as if you change, if you flip the numbers inside 25 up, 4 down, what will happen? The power sign will change and become positive half. Negative half will turn positive half. Now I can distribute. What is it? 25, 5 to power 2. And what is 4? 2 to power 2. And this power will distribute among both. And one power inside, one power outside, they will multiply. Cancel, cancel. And we're getting 5 over 2. Or you leave it here, or 2.5. Both are correct answers. Okay. C part. C part, what is 3 and what is 27? If you must know it, or otherwise, if you don't know, 3 times 3. So how many 3? 1, 2, and 3. So 27 can be replaced with 3 to power 3. and one power inside and one power on the top outside. So they multiply. So 3 times 2x, 3x. And when number has no power, you can write 1. And now write the same basis. So 3 and 3 cancel out. We are getting 3x equal to 1, and 3 will divide, and we get 1 over 3. I hope so. The concept of question is clear. Question number 17, students, we have, okay. And we have given a solid shape, okay, and contains a pyramid top and cube. Is a very important part, is this sentence, very important. Cube of 2 and 2x, okay. It means 2x, 2x, and 2x. So look, I'm writing this 2x. Okay, it means this full length from here to his 5x. It means this is also 5x. From 5x subtract 2x, we can do 3x. So basically, this one from here till here is 3x. So from 5 to x subtract. Okay, these are clear. And now we have to find out the volume. Cube, what is the volume formula of the cube? So let's start a cube. So cube formula is length into width into height. Or you can say length into length. Or you can say length cube. Or I'm writing now here 2x to power 3 will give us 8 to x to power 3, because 2 power 3 means 2 into 2 into 2. Second thing. So we have to check the second part also. We have to draw pyramid, and pyramid form volume is 1 by 3 base area into h. Base area into h. Base area is this. This is called base area. And that is how to get base area. This is same base area that base area. So 2x into 2x will give us base area. So half into base area is 2x times to 2x. And height is, I just found, as I said before, 3x of the pyramid. And this 3 and this 3 cancel out, students. In the bracket, I'm getting 2 to the 4 and 4x to power 2. Outside x. And I got a 4x to power 3. So 4x to power 3, and I'm getting 12x to power 3. And he said in terms of x, Find the volume, expression volume of solid, and give on simplest form. I hope so. The concept of the question is completely clear. Question number 18, mathematically similar. Whenever similar concept come, we can apply similarity rules. And the length of the smaller is 6 and largest 9, and area of the both objects are, one is given, and sorry, volume. So volume of the prism A, it means smaller volume given and larger volume we need to find. So if you see the what is formula, volume of the large by volume of small, length of large by length of the small. Basically, volume is measured centimeter cube and length is centimeter. They are not balanced. To make them balanced, I will put power 3 of this. That is reason I put power 3 here. Now, students, when I'm going to plug in volume of the large unknown and volume small is given here is 80. And length of the large is a 9 and smaller 6, so 9 over 6. And put power 3 here. First of all, simplify 3 times 3, 2 times. Apply it, 80 will multiply there, but before 3 to power 3, 3 to power 3 is 3 into 3 into 3. Give us 27. And 2 to the power 3 is 2 into 2 into 2 gives us 8. So I'm getting here 27 by 8. So 8, 8, 8, 10s are 80. And we are getting volume is equal to 270. So 270 centimeter cube. I hope so. The point is very clear. Question number 19. We have a 2 dots on 7, 8. It means 7, 8, 7, basically 0 0.78, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, continue forever. I have given this name as a x. I need, but these numbers are repeating, must be together, cannot be separate. So one decimal jump is not better, 2 is better. So 2 means 100. For your information, one jump is 10. 2 jump means into 100. And 3 jumps means 1,000. So I think I will go for 2 jumps, so 100x both sides. 100 left side and 100 right. So when 100 multiply here, so decimal will shift to box, 2 values right side. So 78 will come before decimal. And this 78 will come on this place. So it means 78, 78, 78, and 78. And if I subtract them, students, subtract. So basically, all these values are same, they will cancel out. And I'm getting out of 100, 1 gone, I got 99x. Out of 78, 0 gone, so 78. So 78 by 100, I think we can simplify easily. 250 times 2 3s are 6, 2 9s are 18. And that's it. And we got it 39 over 50. So I hope so. The point is very clear. And we have done this question as student. There's one correction. Okay, we should do it. This is a 99, not 100. So I have to change the answer. This is 99. So 78 over 99. So cancellation with table of 3, 3 times, 3 to the 6, and 3 6 are 18. So 26 over 33 is our final answer. Question number next, we have 20. A town planner uses formula to predict the population for the town 17, and this formula is given as a number of years to 5, 0 to 5. This is a very important. Starting from 0 and starting at 217 and till 5 and less than 5. So how many years this formula used? So 5 years. Reason we can see in the top table, this formula is applicable 0 to 5 only. And population turns 17. 17 mean in the first year. First year means I have to plug in this 0. I mean, I just show you, though is not needed. 1.06 to power 0. Something to power 0 is 1. If it's 1, so 367 double 0 into 1. So we're getting 367 double 0. By what percentage the population is expected to grow each year? It is a very clear idea. I just tell you, if let's say 3% increase, students, so we must write 1 plus 3 over 100, and it becomes 1.03. If I say 4% increase, wait a minute. Okay, if I say 4% increase, student, it means 1 plus 4 over 100, and it become 1.04. So basically, this number is called increase if it is a 1 here available. But sometimes it's called 5% decrease. Decrease is 1 minus 5 over 100. So we are getting 0.95. So check it that in 1, how much he adds 4. So this 4% increase. The 4% increase, this 5% decrease. So that is why we'll just keep our eye on this concept. I hope so the idea is clear. So now what is story here? You can see clearly. So with the 1.06 and 1.06, we can guess from here. So this is a 6% increase. So I can write directly 6% increase. So 6% increase. I hope so. Concept of question is clear. Number 21 now. And he's asking OCA. This is called cyclic quadrilateral. And keep in mind the center angle, circumference angle. So two properties can implement directly. I just show you both properties, students. One property, if angle center is given, so angle at center and circumference. If whatever angle is double here, so at center double, he is asking for OCA, OCA, OCA. So he's asking about this angle. This dependency on this angle. So first of all, I'll find it. I'll call angle COA. Angle COA. COA is double of 58. And 2 8 is 16. And 10, 11, and 16. So this is 116. So this triangle, student, this triangle I'm going to make separate. You can see clearly this is X, this is X, and this angle is 116. Sum of the all angles 180 degree. I'm writing now here X plus 116 equal to 118. So 2x equal to 180 minus 116. So we subtract. So we got a 4. And out of 7, we got a 6. So 64. So x becomes 32. And we're looking for the same angle, this one. So I got a 32. So 32 is here. 32 is here. And this is 116. And he's asking DCA. Where's DCA? DCA is this one. DCA. So it is only dependency. Another property which is very, very important. I'm going to show you that property here. Whenever we have a circle and we have a 4 points, for example, one here, second here, third here, and four here. If I join all together, it's called cyclic quadrilateral. It is 58. How to get this angle, students? 180 minus 58, which I'm doing it now here. So angle, how to pronounce this angle? CDA. I'm writing here angle CDA is equal to 180 minus 58. Okay, so 180 minus 58, sorry. Okay, I've got a 2 and out 7, I got a 22. So I got 122. Let me check again. Out of 10, 8 gone 2. And out of 7, we got this one. So this is clear, 122. So why got a 122? So this basically ideas we have here. So 122 is this angle, and we are looking for the triangle. If we focus on this triangle, student, this triangle, this one. So 23 and this, so we can find easily. So how to say this one now? So it means angle, we can say angle DCA is a 180 minus. So sum of this and this. So 122 plus 23. So it is very clear. Now we're just solving, okay, manually. So if we add in this one, so it means 122 plus 23. I get 145. So if we subtract, we get a 5. Out of we got a 35. So I think idea is very clear. And we have done it 35. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So this part is done. And let's check down. All questions over. All parts are over. Question number next. We have number 22. Question number 22, students, we have, and this we have two curves, one curve and one line. Power 2 stand for parabolic curve. You can see it is called parabolic curve. Okay. So when power 2 is there, and you know, extra information, power 2 positive, we have this, was 2 negative, we get this. Very important information. Okay. Now we have this one, and power 1, 1, we have always straight line. You can see power 2 parabolic, power 1, 1 straight line. This is power 1. So we have need point section. Whenever intersection comes, we solve them simultaneously. So at this point, x and y equal, x equal. I'm going to plug in y equal. So this equation putting here and this putting here. So 2x to power 2, negative 3 equal to x plus 3. Bring all left sides, negative x, negative 3 is equals to 0. And we are getting 2x squared, negative x, and negative 6. 6 to the 12. So negative 12 x to power 2. How many ways to get 12? 12 ones are 12, 6 to the 12, and 4 3 the 12. Which pair will give us 1x? So naturally this one. And how to get negative 1? So it means bigger number negative, smaller number positive. It means it will give a negative 1x. Clear idea. So I hope so. This is clear. This is copied. First term and last term copy. And now this I will write in any order. Minus 4x before and later, no problem. What is common from here? X common and 2 also common. So from here, 2x gone. What left? Single x left. And out of 4, 2 gone, 2 left, and this x gone. Now, if these signs are same, repeat my words. If these two signs are same, we always write plus outside, otherwise minus. So from here, 3 common, I got x minus 2 and equal to 0. Do they match? Yes, they match. If they match, it means we are doing correct. So this gone, this and this gone, this and this left. And I'm writing here 2x plus 3. So one time this is 0, one time this 0. It is only applicable if we have a 0. So I can say x minus 2 equal to 0 and 2x plus 3 is equals to 0. 2 goes there, I got positive 3 goes there, negative 3 and 2 divides. We're getting 2x plus x1. But he said no, we need coordinates, so y value also. So I can put in any one, but I use the line y equal x plus 3, y equal to x plus 3. So line I'm using, students, and I'm finding, let me check again. Yes, correct. So plug in 2 here. When I plug in 2 here, I get 3, and I got a 5, sorry. It means x is 2, y 5, x is 2, y 5, x is 2, and y 5. Second point, if I plug in it here, so I get negative 3 over 2 and plus 3. So LCM is 2, 2 multiplied with 3, I get a 6. So basically, I'm getting here 3 over 2. So we are getting here negative 3 over 2 and a positive 3 over 2. Let me check finally. X value comes from there and Y value is 2, 3 is a 6. And we are getting, yes, so this is a positive, Y is positive and X negative. So I hope so. The concept of question is very clear. Question number 23, students, we have, and was the planning we have given a rectangle, and you can see clearly two angles are given and 8 given, and this also 8. Reason is very clear because sector, radius, 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 and radius. And we are asking for the parameter of shaded portion. So it means basically he asking DC, then CB, and then arc length. So this is only possible because full length is 8. So student, this is full length is 8, we know it. And if ED we have it, we can subtract from A to get this length. And we need this length also because this length and this length are same. So we have to go for this EA. Okay, I'm writing now X and Y. So this 90 degrees. So I'll go first X and Y, and then I'll go for arc length. So first of all, job number 1, I'm going to make this triangle separate. And this is a very important to make it X and Y. And you know very well what is the criteria in front of angle. This is called opposite. In front of 90, this is called hypotenuse. And what left is called adjacent. So we're looking for, so have a look now. So it's clear, opposite by hypotenuse. I'm using here y by 8. Opposite by hypotenuse sine 60. And sine 60 is root 3 by 2. 8 multiplies up, so y is equals to 8 times 2 root 3 over 2. And we are getting 4 root 3. This part is done. So now adjacent y hypotenuse. So x over 8 equal to cos 60. Cos 60 is half. So 8 multiplies there with a half, and I get a 4. Is also done. And now we were looking for the arc length. And what is the arc length formula? Arc length formula is very clear. We talk arc length formula, so theta over 360 degree into 2 pi r. Theta is 30 degree. So 30 over 360 into 2 pi r. And radius is clear 8. So this 0, 0 cancel out, and 3, 1 times 3, we've got a 12. And 2 1s are 2, 6 are 12. And 2 3s are 2, 4s are 8. And finally, we got a 4 pi over 3, 4 pi over 3 arc length. Okay. So this part is clear. And so we can say now, 4 over 3, we got it. Okay, students, so what is the technique now? 2 pi r because arc length, and we can add them because perimeter of your region. And we have to get answer in this format. So DC and this one and this one. How to get DC? So from 8, subtract y. So perimeter, I'm writing now perimeter. So what is the perimeter, students? Let's start. From 8, subtract y. From 8, full length is 8 and y is there. Y we have here. 8 root 3. Sorry, 4 root 3. This I got from for DC. Now talk about CV. That is the x value, and we have already 4. So plus 4. And last number, arc length. So I'm copying 4 pi over 3. So open the bracket, 8 minus 4 root 3 and plus 4 and plus 4 pi over 3. These two numbers we can solve, and I'm getting here 4. And then I'm writing minus 4 root 3. Sorry, not 4 is a 12. 8 plus 4, 12. And plus 4 or pi over 3. And now we compared our answer with the top here. So though he's not asking, but A value is 12. I'm writing just sake of information. And B is not 4, negative 4, because negative is a part of question. And C is not this full pi over 4. So 4 over 3, sorry. So 4 over 3 is a C value. I hope so. The concept of the question is completely clear. Question number 24, students, we have. And if we will multiply first all these values like this, so I got a 2x cube and plus x to power 2 negative 15x. And now g multiply with all values, negative 2gx square and negative gx and positive 15g. Now same story, right side, this multiply and multiply. We are getting 2x cube plus x squared gh. Now this 9 multiply, negative 18x and negative 9h. So I think this part is very clear. And just review once again. Is all clear. 2x cube, okay, plus x square h. Yes, I think all clear. Now I'm doing comparison. Because 2x cube to equal, I'm not going to compare. I'm going starting x squared comparison. Then I'm doing x comparison. And then I'm doing constant comparison. Okay, x squared, what is that coefficient? 1. And here 2g. So I get a 1 minus 2g from left side. Again, no x, no, nothing. So I write 1 and 2g I'm writing out here. And equals to, this is a h. Why h? Because x squared, this is the coefficient is h. So this is done. Now let's talk about x. How many terms? X 15, negative 15 and negative g from here. So negative 15 and negative g. And from here, negative 18. Done. Now constant. Constant means without x. Without x, which we have without x. This is number without x. So 15g only. And without x, what number? This one only. So negative 9h. So first of all, I'll solve this one. G, I'll go bring other side. This will go this side. If I shift it, I get 3 equal to g, or g is equal to 3. So this part is very clear. This I'm going to plug in it here. So when I plug in here, 2 times 2, 3, and 1 minus 6, so h becomes negative 5. And student, then this plug in it here even. So 15 times 2, 3 equal to negative 9h. Negative 9 comes down. So 15 times 2, 3 over negative 9. So 3 times 3 times, and 3, 1, 3, 5 times. So I get h value is negative 5. I hope so the point is clear. We have done already h here. Just confirmation. If you have some other way, we can find this way, but you can see that they match. So this is no required. So we have basically two variables, g and h, and we have it. We can get. So this I have done just sake of your extra information. I think the point is clear. So if you leave it, if you don't do it, okay. So no problem at all. I hope so. The point is very clear. Question number 25, students, we have to find positive integers. Okay. And let's try to do it. First of all, how to find positive integers? So first of all, 5 will multiply there. So we are getting 21 plus x and 5x and plus 5. I'll bring 5x this side. So x minus 5x and 21 will go on the other side. 5 minus 21. I'm getting negative 4x and here negative 16. A very important technical point, when you divide or multiply by negative value, what will happen? So inequality sign will change. So this will convert to this format. Okay. And this will convert into this format, I believe clear. For example, negative 4 will go down. So what we can do, some students cancel like this. No, wrong. You can't cancel like this. So if it goes down, so this inequality will flip. And we are getting answer 4. And he said positive integers. So if you draw a number line, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here we fill the empty, this circle empty, and show like this. And we have to give the, so 3, 2, 1, 0. So 1, 2, 3, basically 1, 2, and 3. Because we have to, don't take 0 because 0 has no sign. I think the point is very clear. And question number next, number 26. Question number 26 is, we have to solve it. What is 27? We have done before even, I repeat. So this is 3 9 times and 3 3 times. So it means 3 to power 3. Or I can say here, these two pair values go inside. So basically 27 root is giving us 9 root and 3 separate and 3 root 3. So this is a 2 over 3 root 3 and plus 1 over root 3. Okay, LCM is what? 3 root 3 and comma root 3. Well, this LCM root 3 gone. So this cancel and this cancel, and we get 3 and 1. So what is LCM? The product of these three numbers. So LCM is 3 root 3. Is fully matched, so 2 copy. So 2 copy, and with no match, what is missing? 3 is missing. 3 up and 3 down. So we're getting this, and 3 plus 2, 5. 5 over 3 root 3. If we compare this, he said found. Find the values. So this is one more thing. Root is down, but here root is up. So we are bound to rationalize. And we're bound to rationalize. So what is the story here? Root 3 give you 3. And I'm getting 5 root 3 over 9. So this 5 is m value and 9 is n value. 9 is n value. I hope so. Concept is very clear. And we have done it because he said that because root is down and he has root up. So that we are bound to rationalize. I hope so. The concept of question is very clear. Question number 27, students, we have. And he mentioned is a parallelogram. And parallelogram, what is the property parallelogram? This, whatever is this, if there is a 3q, so there's also 3q. And if this is a 2p, so this is also 2p. So I can write here 2p. Okay, now problem is, okay, this full is 3q. He is asking to find dx. So dx, but we have given ax ratio. Ax is 2 ratio, this is 2 ratio, and xp is 1, so this is a 1 ratio. So basically on the line a to x to b. And if we focus here, full vector AB is equals to 3q. I'm writing now here, this is 3q. Okay, now this is a 2 ratio 1. All right, and I'm looking for what? Dx. What is the path? I have two ways, this, or this to this. I think this was easier. So dx path is equals to d to a and plus a to x. D to a is going backwards. This is negative 2p. And a to x is 2. But I have to do what? I'm looking for ax. I'm writing here p for vector, r for ratio. I'm looking for dx. I'm writing here dx. And its vector ratio is 2. I'm writing here 2. And full vector ratio is 2 plus 1, 3, 3. And full vector is AB, which is equals to 3q. I'm writing here 3q. Cross multiply. So 3 times 2 dx, 3 times 2 dx is equals to 2 times to this one. So I'm getting 6q. 3 divides, and we get dx is equals to 2q. This is very clear. Sorry, it is not dx, it's ax. Sorry, it's ax. This is ax. This is ax. Because we talk about this one. So ax. So ax is basically equals to what? 2q. So I'm writing here 2q on top, and this naturally single q. How come? Because full is 3q, is a 3q, and out of 3q, 2 gone, so we got a q. And ratio is 1, but vector is this one given. So he is asking d to x, so d to a to x. We can finish our question. And ax I got just now 2q. So it's done. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And let's talk about the last part. He says, show that this is straight line. So how we can show straight line? We need this on this vector. If we check it, we have 3 points we have. If one is dx, so we're looking for dx vector. Second is dy, so we can check for dy, and lastly xy. So we have 3 vectors. I need any 2. This we have, luckily we found. And if I find x1, I will get my answer. So I'm going for xy. So first of all, I'm going for xy. Xy path is so simple, x to b, b to y. I'm writing now here, xy is equals to x to b and b to y. And x to b is q, and this is negative because I'm going this and this coming downwards. So q and negative p. Correct, okay. And now, student, I'm going to connect them. How to do it? Upper vectors has a bigger numbers as compared to this one. So I'm using now upper vector. Dx is equals to Take 2 common from both. I got negative p plus q. If you look at carefully, this q matches, this minus c matches. So it means this completely replaced by xy. And if we have done it, if we have able to finish this one, so it means that whenever we have any number comes positive or negative, we can say that dx and y letters lie on the same line. Or you can say, yeah, this is a straight line. So hence we can say, hence dxy is a straight line. Another wording we can say, d, x, and y are collinear. Collinear. Okay, I hope so. Point is clear, and the question is completely clear. And I think so. Paper is completely done. And best of luck for upcoming exam. Pray for me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.